Okay, good afternoon. Thanks everybody for coming out. Answer any questions that you may have.
How challenging is it to field all your units in preseason with snap counts and guys you may count on that there?
Sure. Yeah, there's a bit of a jigsaw puzzle there. You're balancing giving guys the right number of reps. One of our responsibilities is to ensure that we're properly evaluating all the players on the roster. And so there's a little bit of a jigsaw puzzle there, but we're continuing to work that out so that guys have the best opportunity to show their skills.
You want to take the kicking competition all the way to cut down day, or is there a benefit in making the decision?
Yeah, the good thing is both guys have done a tremendous job. Both Brett and Elliott have been really good. In the charted kicks, both are over 90%. We hit the 2-minute ones the other day. So I think that'll work itself out as we move down. As I shared with the guys the other day, these guys are so good, you could put them on the sticks on the side and they can mock them all. But there's going to be key kicks coming up here, whether it's in a team period or in a 2-minute or Friday against Arizona. There will definitely be, kind of like the money ball in the three-point contest. There's going to be some key kicks here as we go down the stretch.
How many punt returners do you plan on using Friday with Mims and Montreal Washington in that group?
Yeah, a little bit depends on how many opportunities Coach VJ gets them to punt. If they're punting like 12, 13 times, then we can expand the depths of the roster. But we're still looking at that. We're in our final phases of what, to the other question, what that depth chart's going to look like and how many reps each guy is going to get.
What has Montreal shown so far in training camp?
He's done an excellent job. Come in, I see a returner that's growing. He's catching the ball much easier. Matter of fact, we just finished up. We're going to play Arizona on Friday night. They got a left-footed guy, Matt Hack, that's going to be there. So first time of catching some left-footed spins and such. So he's definitely got enough athletic ability to do it. We did almost like a full punt and punt return and ended up hitting a move on a guy. So I think I see a player who's growing in his confidence at that position.
What's the biggest difference between special teams that struggle as Broncos have and teams that are successful?
Well, there's a handful of elements that go into it. I would share with you that in the special teams game, much like on offense and defense, right, there's key components on the offense, right? The quarterback, the left tackle. On defense, it's maybe your corner or your rush end. You got to be good at the specialist positions. You got to have the kicker that's making those kicks. You got to have a punter that can deliver the ball, and then a returner that can make things happen. And so I think it starts and stops with them. I also think you need key components in the core group, whether it's a perimeter guy that can run down the field or a linebacker or a physical presence. And so that, and then the things that we're bringing to the table as far as the scheme and those kind of things. So been encouraged with what we've seen so far. So really excited to watch this thing play out as we move forward.
Were some of the changes obvious that had to be made out here?
A couple. I wouldn't say anything popped out. I think that, as you got through the tape, we have resourced accordingly, and we've got a really, really good group and got some depth at different positions. And to the question before, we just want to give those guys the opportunity to show their skills so that we're at our best when, Vegas comes into town.
Marvin Mims Jr.
Where's Michael fit in on that? What does he give you?
Yeah, Mike brings a lot of value to the football team. He's got experience both on the offensive side and the special team side. I think the really cool thing about Mike is his connection that he's making with the other players, the younger guys especially in the special teams game. Whether it's certain things or certain looks that we're getting, he's been a valuable piece for us so far.
Marvin Mims seems to have an innate sense of what he's doing back there, the kind of reliance, his experience, certainly as a pro, gets to his spot, pushes his catch. Is he ahead in the game that way?
Yeah, I think one of the great things about Marvin is he brings not only a tangible skill set, which is the speed and the twitch, but he's got really good football instincts, really good football awareness. And what's been really cool is getting him back on the field. He was dinged up a little bit there in the spring, and so just watching his maturation process, we're going forward, but really will be a valuable asset to this team and our unit.
For a couple more guys. Talked about Riley Ritchie's had a very consistent. What have you seen specifically with him that has stood out?
Yeah, I've seen a punter that has hit some balls that I've been in the league for 16 years that has been as good as I've seen. Not only hang time, distance, but direction. One of the things that we're continuing to work with Riley on is transferring the things that we're seeing on the side into the team period. If you guys were out here the other day, he had a fantastic team period, and so that's the bar that we have set, and that's what we're looking forward to seeing as we move forward, especially Friday night.
Sean also mentioned
Yeah, so Coach Westhoff and I have, we've got history together, putting those type of plays together. And I think with Riley's ability to throw the football, it just opens the field space up. It's something that we have worked on over the last couple weeks, and he's completed at a very high percentage rate. So feel confident, and really it's a luxury that we're fortunate to have.
Thank you, Coach.
Okay, guys, thanks.